Well, it is. Is it Monday?
It's Monday, and if I'm looking at that clock right, it's exactly 7.
Man, we are on it tonight.
Yeah, man.
We say 7-ish because we're never really on time for anything. But anyways, I'm John Pope.
I'm Ryan White.
I'm Adric White.
And you're watching
the Chain Gang.
We got a special guest with us.
Razorback edition.
Oh, my gosh. I'm surrounded, obviously, by some Razorbacks fans. And, you know.
Technically, you're not surrounded. You're on the very end. If you were
Well,
surrounded, you'd be in the middle.
That's a good point.
Good point.
Love it.
I like your hat, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Okay, folks, I'm going to tell you. I don't sell out too often.
Yeah.
But my co-host, he should be happy right now
I'm
because
stoked.
his Hogs are doing really well.
Yeah, man. We play tonight at 9 o'clock. We're taking on Baylor.
Yeah, it's going to be
We'll get into that a little bit later, but we got some other stuff we got to clear up. We got to get paid, right?
So I came with a different hat. Just so people know, I did come with a different hat. And
I let him borrow one, folks.
I said, I'd throw it on. I will, you could root for any team, and I will support you, except which team?
Texas. Orange down.
Orange
You're
is
terrible.
Orange is horrible.
I hate their orange color.
orange.
It's awful.
Do we talk enough about how much we dislike Texas?
And Chad Morris.
Chad Morris and his son.
Ugh. Oh, yeah. We got something to talk about that, too.
So
anyway.
Hey, I'm excited for you, man. Your Hogs are doing well. We'll talk about that. You've got the graffiti all up here in my space. And normally I have an OU hat, but obviously I have really nothing.
He's representing for me tonight,
I am.
folks.
I'm here for you. So
It's a family show.
Hey, we want to thank real quick. We're here at the Resource Center studio.
Yeah,
we
man.
want to thank our sponsors. And real quick, we want to thank our chiropractor, Dr.
man.
Kaiser.
He'll set you straight.
He gets you straight.
He will set you straight.
All right, here we go.
I am a second-generation chiropractor, so chiropractic is my passion. I had a practice in Kansas City. My wife and I, Shauna, decided to get out of the city. We found Rogersville, and we set up shop here, and we love it. It's a cash practice only, so we want to keep it simple. We just have a flat rate fee for our patients. It brings me great joy to have patients tell me that they're feeling better all over. We not only treat the affected area, but we treat the whole body, the whole person.
All right, so thank you. Dr. Kaiser is a big KU fan.
They're not in the tournament right now.
They're not in it
Sorry.
anymore. Sorry, Dr.
Doc.
Kaiser. Hey, and KU's a basketball school, so there's going to be a drought for him for a long time.
It doesn't look good.
Although I did go to a KU game. I didn't go to any games last year. The year before, and I'll tell you, KU Stadium and that environment is the coolest ever.
Is it really?
It's like you drive, like there's no like big, like you go to Arkansas and Oklahoma, there's all these big parking lots.
Yeah.
I mean, they have parking lots, but everyone parks at the houses. Like the houses let you park there for like $20.
That's pretty cool.
And then everyone's so cool. They're like, hey, don't kill us too bad today, and no one
They
really,
know they're terrible.
Yeah. I ran into one guy that was drunk and obnoxious, but other than that,
Not
pretty
too bad.
cool. Hey, this is an interactive show, and so we expect you to comment, share,
our
whatever.
page.
We're going to talk a lot about March Madness because normally the show is Sunday nights live at 7.
Right.
But we're kind of being sporadic because the games are forcing us to do that.
Yeah, and so tonight we decided we were going to go tonight because the Sweet 16 round had just finished yesterday, right?
That is right.
Yeah, so now we're in the Elite Eight and there's games going on, but we kind of wanted to talk about where we're at now.
I agree. I was thinking about this today. Like Sweden, I think it's Sweden. It's one of the Scandinavian countries. They take a month off for everyone to go on vacation.
That
we
should
should
be
do
March.
that in March.
We need to do that.
Right? The weather's just now starting to turn, but you could sit and watch basketball, 24/7.
Yeah,
now.
and I would be fine with that.
I would be too.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And school should be out. We should be on
Shouldn't be a
vacation.
Shauna Kaiser says, am I winning? Well,
No,
not exactly.
Can
We'll
you
get into that a little bit?
Yeah,
here in
can
a
you
minute.
not see the brackets? I think you're doing okay though. You're not embarrassing yourself like I am, but
Hey, Adric.
Yeah.
Mimi says she's watching you.
Cool beans.
So I wanted to talk before we get into this real quick because this is a show we focus a lot on local sports and college and whatever. I wanted to bring this up real quick because I think it's important for our community to know. I went to the girls' basketball banquet the other night.
Mhm.
Those are always fun. You know, you get to celebrate the players. I want to talk about Coach Dishman, and hopefully he doesn't get upset if I bring this up. I don't think he would.
Yeah.
But he was announcing the seniors, and he got choked up.
Well, who wouldn't?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Here's my thing. If your players at some point don't choke you up, you don't have the passion to coach.
Yeah, I mean, so my take on that, and you see it right now in some of these post-game interviews of these teams that are going out, players, coaches. The players and the coaches have invested so much time and effort, especially in the coaches. It's more than just sports. If you ever hear the good ones, if you will, they talk about developing young men and young women, trying to make them a good person as they go on from college. And they invest. And so, yeah, when it's time for the seniors to depart, I mean, that's probably like watching a kid graduate, you know, your own kid.
Yeah. And you and I were at a meeting the other night. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a second.
Yeah.
But Coach Talbert was there.
Yeah.
And everything he says out of his mouth is to promote his players.
Yeah. What's good for the kids.
And so I use the term, I think you do too, they're a player's coach.
Yep.
Both those guys. Now, I mean, we have a ton of players coaches. Those are two things that happened last week that I wanted to bring up. I love the direction our sports programs are going in, Raj.
I agree. And we've recapped it. You know, one quick thing. When my oldest son, or all my kids for that matter, Adric, he's just sitting here and he's the oldest. When he gets to the point where he's a senior, I'm going to cry. Like, I know I'm going to cry when he's done with whatever he's doing. It don't even matter what it is because it's an achievement.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, we've talked several times and recapped our fall sports and how it's like just – you know, conference championships, district championships, and it's just like it keeps rolling. It just keeps going. And so it's really exciting to see where we're at as just an athletic department, I think.
Yeah. And I'm not scared to admit this either. I mean, Slam and Stevie and I call all the girls' basketball games because we have girls coming up through the program. The first time Bella hits a shot, you better be calling that one, you know, because Dad's going to be over there either throwing the table over or, you know, but I mean, man, it's, you know, if you're not passionate about the sports, don't coach.
Right.
And I'm saying it just because I'm so excited the passion our coaches have for these kids.
Yeah. Yeah, and Adric, you know, he's in the middle school ranks right now, and he's never had anything negative to say about any of his coaches. And I'm not just saying that, like that's an honest to God thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and here's the thing is you got to remember too, and you know, I think you understand it more as you get older. Man, that coach gets in you, it's not a bad thing.
No. And there was a big thing that came up probably a week ago, maybe two, about Izzo. You remember hearing about that? Like getting in his player's face and pulled his jersey because he was walking away from him. Like when I saw that happen, I didn't think, oh my gosh, Tom Izzo's a terrible coach and why is he putting his hands on players? I saw that as a man, a coach, your leader, the players walking away from him as he's talking. So if Bella's walking away from you, and that's your kid, you're going to discipline them,
Absolutely.
Right? And that's what I saw. And, the media, they freak out and, oh, my gosh, why is he doing that?
Because they're soft. Don't hurt him. Yeah, the media's soft. I mean.
Yeah, but so parents out there, I mean, if the coaches get in your kids' business a little bit, they're hollering at them, not being hateful or anything, but just trying to get more from them. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why, I enjoy coaching and that's what I always try. I'm not a yeller. I just don't. I'm like, you disappointed me, sit down a little bit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what I tell them is, if I ever stop getting on to you, you might worry.
Yeah.
Because I'm pushing you.
If Adric, would you say I've ever gotten on to you when I've coached you as a young boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably get on my own kid harder than I do any of the other kids.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's Bella always comes home. She's like, "Why do you just yell at me?" I'm like, "I don't just yell at you. I don't yell at any of you very much." But oh man, I've gotten into her a few
just
times.
Coach her the most.
No, I know I don't.
That's a good way to put it.
Well,
coach her the most.
Yeah, no, I don't think I do. I mean, I try to coach evenly, but you know how hard that is because you second guess yourself.
Yep.
But anyways, we went on a little bit of a tangent.
That was not on the list.
It was not on our list,
but it sounded good.
But I am proud. If you're a coach and you're watching, Alicia says Ryan has a bunch of shadows on him.
It's game day, Pope.
Yeah, that's what he. Man,
give it the program. He's got
all
war
jumped
paint
up.
on. It's war paint.
It's war paint. That's what we're saying. Hogs are gonna tear it up, right?
Man, I hope so. They got a tough test tonight.
No, so like we said, if you're a coach, you're watching, man, we're impressed. Keep it up. Our
Yep.
programs are getting better because of it.
I love it.
We're building tremendous programs.
And I want to do whatever I can to help out.
I do too. And if we can use this show to better a program,
Absolutely.
and we'll talk about some stuff we're doing here in a second, but
I did a little research today.
your wife said you smashed.
I did, because Pope didn't have his hunting.
Yeah,
eye
I normally
black.
have my eye black in the truck, and
I can't find Adrix.
I
It's
rushed
in his
around,
baseball
so-
bag. There's no telling where
Which
that's
is probably packed away in the box.
Yeah, who
like everything
knows?
else.
Yep,
anyways, I let you down.
it's all right. It's
you had to
okay.
go
I
use-
still look all right, don't
I think you look good.
I?
No, that's
I mean, you missed the arms.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna put "Go Hogs"
on your chest
on my chest.
and lift your shirt.
I was, but I thought against that.
Well, I don't see any problem with it. So.
I tell you what, if we win tonight and we go to the Final Four, I might do it.
Well, I'm not encouraging you because I don't need to see that. But
Bet poop on your face.
Well, I mean,
Thanks,
John,
Steph.
admit it. You'd be doing the same thing.
dude, if Oklahoma, like we were talking about this pre-show, if we won the national championship, everyone in this town would know because
Because you'd be yelling so loud.
I'd be yelling, but I'd be driving my truck up and down,
Shooting
60
fireworks.
fireworks from the back, and so, anyways, hey, we're gonna move on real quick, and Dr. Kaiser, thank you for your sponsorship. We're gonna thank another one of our sponsors, Rogersville
Yeah, man.
Pharmacy.
He's our drug dealer of choice.
He is our drug dealer of choice. He does a great job.
He does. He keeps my blood pressure lower.
Well, and we always bring this up, but you've been seeing him on Facebook. He's got a shot giving machine right now.
Yeah, you talk about that. I don't know, man.
He's going car to car, and he's like, psh, 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 psh. I'm like, I don't do shots, so I mean, like,
I can't do shots either. I hate them.
what happens if they say you can't go to a game unless you've had those shots?
I don't even want to talk about.
I'll just
that.
watch it on TV.
That we probably shouldn't bring that up.
I'll just watch it on TV.
Not me, man. I got to be at the stadium
I
next
don't know.
year.
I don't know.
Watching the game at all is better than not watching it.
Yeah, I'm having Oklahoma withdrawals. I'm not lying. I haven't been to the state of Oklahoma in over a year.
Yeah, so we're actually going to plan because I scheduled myself to be off so we could go down and watch the spring game for the Hogs. It's so fun.
I know. Why don't I?
Come on.
I'll go.
It's like the 13th or 16th or something.
Of
of
April.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
can't
know.
go to that. But I want to go to an Arkansas game with you this year.
Yeah, man.
So-
We're going to do it.
Yeah, man.
They play Texas at home.
Oh,
Horns down.
is that the first
home.
game?
It's the second game.
Dude, we should go to that. I
gonna
will wear
try.
Arkansas stuff. I'm not kidding. Man,
if
I
John
can't.
Pope is wearing Arkansas
Nah.
gear, you know he's rooting for Arkansas.
I'll wear OU stuff because
No,
they
he
won't know the difference.
No, they won't. Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, so once again, thank you, Rogersville Pharmacy.
Yeah, man.
Go by and visit them. We appreciate them.
Can you
so.
please bring back the ice cream and the shakes, please?
I don't know, man.
I think we need to ask the folks if they want the ice cream and shakes back.
I
Do you
don't-
guys want ice cream and shakes? Question mark.
We'll see what they
we'll
say.
see what they say. Hey, let's talk about the Elite Eight.
All right.
I'm going to run through some games and let's talk about them.
Okay, let's hit it.
I think one of the biggest games, Gonzaga USC.
Yeah. So watched USC last night.
Yeah.
Me and Adric watched them for a little while play Oregon. They are better than I thought they were.
UCLA?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, USC. sorry.
They've got a couple dudes that are like 6'10 and 11, but are like super athletic, long and rangy, and can play.
And I think as a whole, the Pac-12 has been by
Yeah.
far the biggest surprise to me.
Definitely.
You got number 12 Oregon State still in this thing.
Yeah. I don't know how that's possible.
I
but
mean,
how? Just how?
I had Oregon State out first round.
Yeah, I didn't even have them. Exactly. I didn't have them past the first round. But that just goes to the genius of us.
Mike Jackson says yes on snakes because every time I go back to Oklahoma, it's usually to do a snake roundup or we have that big rattlesnake festival.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you post
But
stuff about that.
I love it. You're going to go with me?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
I'm
All right.
not rattling up snakes.
Not doing that.
They're not bad. I mean, it's April, so they're colder.
I don't want to get bit.
I don't care
Okay.
what a year.
I don't want to get bit.
Most people, there's only, so in that whole thing, I think there's only been 3 people in 30 years get bit.
Well, I don't
I
want to
would
be
be
one
the
of those
fourth.
people.
That's not bad. That's not bad odds. There's a lot of snakes there.
Still, I don't want to get bit.
So the Zags and USC, who do you got?
I've got Gonzaga winning the whole thing. So naturally, I'm going to say Gonzaga's beat everybody. I saw that. I didn't want to say it.
Can I do it?
Do it.
I got to do it.
But I saw they've beat everybody by double digits. Atticus.
Atticus.
Ooh.
Who's Atticus? Lindsay says, hi, Atticus. Who's Lindsay and who's Atticus?
We won't
We're
get on
done.
that.
We're sorry.
We're moving past that.
I got to give it. I got it. We had to do it, buddy.
No, you didn't have to do it. You wanted to do it.
I asked you. Look at it. You're my favorite. You're my boo. All right. I'm going Zags.
Yeah. I mean, how do you pick against them?
They're just too
Adrian, who
good.
you got?
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
It's not.
Debbie Lewis wants to talk about. We're going to talk about
We're
the
gonna
bracket.
talk about the
here in just a
bracket.
second.
man.
We'll
This
get
This
there.
is called a teaser.
Patience.
I'm trying to keep up with some of these comments.
Yeah, it's okay.
Michigan, UCLA. I think this one's tough.
Who are you going with on that one?
Michigan this time.
Yeah, he's going Michigan. I've got Michigan out early in mine. So
I do too.
I mean, they're proving me wrong, and I don't know. UCLA is on a tear. I honestly thought Michigan State would beat UCLA in that first playing
We
game.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had Michigan State going deep. Well, it's actually UCLA that's going deep. So,
Yeah, and
I've
that's
had
a
UCLA
surprise.
going deep.
yeah, he actually picked them.
So you're picking UCLA?
Yeah.
You're picking
No, he picked Michigan. I'm gonna probably pick UCLA.
I'm going to go with you and say UCLA.
Yeah.
Michigan's missing a key player,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think they can beat this round without him. He's not coming back for any.
No,
of
he's
it.
out.
He's out. So
Sucks to suck.
I'm going UCLA. Kelly says she's going Michigan.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a good choice.
Not a bad chick.
It's
Yeah,
not.
pick-
I mean, believe me, if I'm picking them, you should pick the exact
Like
opposite
opposite.
because I'm doing horrible in my bracket. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go Oregon State, Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
So I was listening to the Talking Heads a little bit, and they're saying that all of the numbers, like if you break everything down, Oregon State is statistically better than Houston. I still think Houston's going to win.
Houston
Because they're a
looks
second
good.
half team. Houston's a
Houston
second
is.
half team. They do better in the second half.
I think Houston looks good, but man, I am gonna ride the Oregon State
Are you jumping
bandwagon.
on it?
I am. I'm picking Oregon
Yeah,
State.
hey, like I said, they're playing at they're actually peaking probably right now from their whole year,
Oh, yeah.
which is what you want to do.
It's March Madness.
Carrie Dishman, and this may be Coach. Yeah, this is Coach Dish. Says Pope, you look way better in that navy blazer and boots at the banquet. I don't think I look that bad now, Coach.
I
But
think you look great, man.
I mean, it's an Arkansas hat.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with it though. You know,
Debbie Lewis is saying Houston.
Debbie says Houston.
Hey, somebody responded to our Facebook, Chris Malone or Maloney.
Yeah.
He goes Gonzaga, UCLA, the Pigs, and Houston.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, that's solid. I think right now I keep waiting for Houston. Here's my thing with, or I'm sorry, I waited. So the first couple games Oregon State played,
Mhm.
I kept waiting for them to fall apart. Like you're a bad team that's just really getting lucky and playing well, but man, they are
look good.
playing
But
really
they proved
good.
you wrong. They proved you wrong.
They proved me wrong, absolutely.
And they look good playing. I mean, they look good when they're out there.
Let's get to the game of the night.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough pick for me.
Baylor, Houston,
Baylor.
or Baylor, Arkansas. Sorry.
Yeah.
Get your facts right.
Adric, who you think's taking this one? Houston or Baylor, Arkansas?
I'm an Arkansas fan, so go Pigs.
Yeah.
Go Tusk. Heck yeah.
How about you?
Do you see what I'm wearing?
I know you're.
I have bat poop on my face for them.
I never, it's hard to pick against your own team. You got bat poop. Here, I got to clarify this pick real quick.
The Hogs are going to have all they can handle tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
They're going
they
to
literally-
play the hardest game ever.
Yeah, they will have to play their best game of the entire season to win tonight. But like I was telling Marvin, they only have to be better than Baylor one time tonight
For both periods.
for both
Both
periods.
halves.
Yeah.
They have to be better than Baylor both halves.
Yeah, one time.
End of the half?
My picking or
the-
my who I think's going to win
Uh-huh.
is different than who I want to win.
Yeah, I
in
know.
that situation.
That's a lot of people, I think, around the country.
I want I think Baylor's going to win.
Mhm.
I want with every bit of me for the Hogs to win
Dude.
because of you guys and all my other Hog friends.
Who'd you want to
Um,
win before that?
Who do I want to win? What?
Before that, who'd you want to win the whole thing? Oklahoma?
Well,
Yeah. I mean, I always want Oklahoma to win. I have Gonzaga winning the whole thing.
Yeah, me
but,
My team's kicked out.
man, I would be so happy. Arkansas has not been in this spot since what,
94.
94. Yeah. I was going to say it's been a while. So
too long.
Hey, go Hogs. I hope you
Woo
win
pig.
tonight. And so let's talk about the bracket. Everybody wants to know where they're at in the bracket.
Yep. So Adric over here, he made a huge jump over this last weekend. He was kind of middle of the pack, and he's actually jumped up into the 4 slot right now with 56 points. So
Adric.
good job, Adric.
Good job, buddy.
Nice job.
We've
He's ahead
got
of me.
It's been awesome because the cheating Marv Boyer, he had three of his brackets were in the top 5, and now he's just up there with 1. So cheating only takes you so far.
That's
Marv.
right, Marv.
Marv, you should be
I'll
eliminated.
see him later.
So it's Marv Boyer. He's in the lead. We've got Debbie Lewis
Setting in the number 2 slot.
sitting in the number 2 spot.
She
Ready.
must be a genius.
I think she is. She knows basketball. I'm going to tell you. And then we got Seth Hagen 3rd. I don't know who Buckshot is.
I'm not sure either. My son's sitting right there in the 4 hole.
Yeah, and Adric.
All the more the bus
Yes.
has dropped, though,
Yeah.
all the way down to the 12. And, yeah.
Kelly says she's still holding on to you are holding on to last place. We actually
So, actually, Kelly, I got something. I don't know
we looked up your bracket.
So, Kelly, and I don't know, maybe you can help us out, but the higher the number next to the team actually means that they're worse.
Well,
They think they're worse.
she did
anyway.
several brackets. So I mean,
Okay.
this is just the one that's in the back end
Yeah.
or the last.
Yeah. Because she had Grand Canyon taking down Drexel, right?
No, she had
Hey,
Drexel. taking
Drexel
down
winning
Frankie.
it all.
You know, before the tournament, that was a solid pick. Good job. No, she has multiple brackets, so
Yeah,
she's doing pretty good.
She says I have 3 brackets. I'm
Yeah,
just
she has
messing
3.
with you.
Yeah, your other brackets are doing great. Keep it up. I want to say one more time. I said this on the last show, but being as I am towards the end,
42nd.
I'm 42nd out of 46.
That's something
You'd
like
figure a
I don't-
sports talker would be higher up on the list. What is
Yeah,
that all about?
I agree. That's what I want to bring up, Adric, and I thank you for pointing that out to everyone that's watching. Is, I mean, to host a sports show, you should know something about sports.
You would think.
You would think. And apparently, I mean, my bracket is horrible.
It's not good, man.
So for the second week in a row, I resign. Once again, the qualifications
Hey.
are.
Stephanie White is 1 slot ahead of you in this bracket.
But I know she knows sports better than I do. Yeah, I mean, you would have thought I just put it on there and throw some darts at it,
But we talked about this when we set this, like when we were initially going to do it. That's what makes all of this fun. Like, it's a
It is.
crapshoot, man. Except for Marvin when you do 3 brackets and you get him in the top 5.
Cheater.
I could have easily been winning right now. I mean, you don't know these things.
Yeah,
so.
it's fun, though. We have a good time. We hope everybody's having a good time following it and watching it. And we hope to grow it, from this year to next year. It'll be bigger next year. Get more people involved.
Our big deal is we did this because we're trying to raise money for the Wildcat Football Academy.
All right.
And, we're raising money because we want to keep costs low for these kids that are starting out in kindergarten through 12th grade, really.
Yep, absolutely. Because
So-
we want as many kids to have the opportunity to play, and we do not want finance to be
Absolutely.
a reason why they can't get out there and knock some
Should
heads
never
around.
be in it.
Should never be
an issue.
So we're trying to do this is one of the reasons why we're doing this is to
and to put paint on our face.
and to cheer for our team.
But if we, that's what I think you and I talked about, and I want us to continuously do this for other programs.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
if we can help you out or if we can push your program forward,
Hit us up.
Wow, jinx.
Man, that's kind of scary.
Because that's why we started this, is to promote athletes.
Yep.
At all levels.
Here's one right here.
Yeah, we got one right there.
I like his hat, by the way.
Yeah, it's
It's a good looking hat, dude.
So with that, we want to talk real quick
Mhm.
as we close out with, we are part of a group with the Wildcat Football Academy.
Yeah.
We are planning a barn dance and pig roast
Dude.
in August. I think August 14th,
I think that's what we
somewhere
said.
in there.
I'm so stoked for this.
I don't have a ton of details because
Uh-huh.
we're working through stuff right now.
Yeah, and I get to get my cowboy boots out. That's really all that I care
I wear
about.
cowboy boots all the time.
I know.
Well, you need to grow your mustache back.
Oh.
If mom would let you.
Yeah, Mom.
Thanks, mom.
Yeah, grow it out. But I'm gonna. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, and it's all to raise money, right? I mean, kind of for the program. Same concept.
We'll have great auction items. We'll have
Yeah.
dance. Man, did you see the food list they're talking about? I don't even want to say. 'cause-
either.
But
We're
man,
working it out. We're filling it out.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be awesome at the end.
But yeah, I mean,
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll tell you more.
It's barbecue, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a little thing. If it's not messy, it is not real barbecue. So if it ain't messy, don't even bother showing up with your
I
food.
love that. That kid already has his barbecue priorities intact at, what are you, 16?
13.
13. I don't know. Y'all look the same to me.
Hey, he's getting his braces off in a couple months. He will probably look 16.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing event. So, hey, I don't know if we have other things, but I do want to thank 2 more of our sponsors. Hometown Furniture, man. Go up there and see David Henry.
Yep. Steph and I are going to be making our way over there here not too long.
They have they have this couch that's like, when I get done with the furniture in my OU room, I'm buying this couch because it does everything for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy couch.
Does it massage your neck?
It does. I mean, and I'm not talking one of these couches that say, well, I massage and it vibrates. This thing like goes to town.
Okay.
We might steal it from you.
I asked David if I could come up on lunch breaks and take naps, but he said no. And then our other sponsor, Green Box Photography.
Yeah.
That dude is everywhere.
He is. I saw him put something on Facebook this past week, I think, and he was talking about, I don't even remember what it was, but he was talking about come to this thing and you might just get your picture taken. I don't know where he was. I don't remember where he was at, he said, but I don't remember.
I told him, I was like, you're the photography ninja, because
he's everywhere.
He'll like tag me to some pictures he took of me, and I'm like, where were you at? Like he's up in the rafters of the
behind
gym.
the bush, right?
But
Incognito.
you know, we thank him. He does a tremendous job to help us out, and all our sponsors. So, any last words, guys? You want to do your little pig suey thing, or
I don't know, man. It's kind of loud, and I don't want to.
Okay. I thought it was cool. But
all you gotta do is right here, woo, pig suey, baby.
Woo, pig suey. All right.
Any last comments, Adric, before we sign off?
No.
Okay.
Well, as always,
Go Hogs.
I'm going to say go Cats, and then I say
Cats
go
aren't playing right now.
Wildcats.
Yeah,
like
okay.
Our Wildcats.
I got you.
And then I'm going to say, what is it? How do I say it? Woo.
Pig suey.
Right.
Razorbacks. Yeah, man.
You
Go
gotta
Hogs.
You got to teach me that before the game.
So fun.
All right, guys. We'll
Thanks
see
for
you.
tuning in,
Thanks
y'all.
for watching.
Take care.